everyone. I am so glad that you have decided to start talking about spontaneous living. And to me, spontaneity means you're ready when the opportunity comes along. And you don't have to do too much. I mean, it's the heat of the passion, and it's just one of those really exciting places to be when you are in an intimate romantic relationship. And what I want to help everybody understand is that this is part of more of a holistic type of framework where when we are having the opportunity, we're manifesting the opportunity to be in a romantic, intimate, and in the bedroom. Well, you're going to need to be prepared as far as erectile dysfunction, and there is a cure. And we need to be more active and participate in our health in order to be able to receive those wonderful little gifts and blessings that come along with being in a spontaneous kind of lifestyle. All right. Well, one of the things that happens with erectile dysfunction is that when it happens, the next time we have a opportunity in the bedroom, we're kind of hesitant, is this all going to work out? There's that lagging feeling in the back of your mind, and that isn't going to be very exciting. That's going to be kind of a deal killer just with even that. So what we do is we soft pedal it. We say, well, this might happen, or we're just totally silent about it, and then in the back of your mind, you're just worried about it. But understand that with a erectile dysfunction, we can choreograph the whole event and we can put in systems and breakpoints where if things aren't going and they are not in shape, then we can go to plan B. And that's either manual or oral, or it can be a lot of different things. You can break out the toys. So what we want to do is your lifestyle kind of dictates what happens. And when I talk about lifestyle, if you're looking at the holistic part, it's how much you sleep. What kind of relationship do you have? Do you enjoy your partner? Do you not enjoy your partner? Is your partner, are you having a fight? So we need to be aware of those different components, and then there's that exercise to get that blood flowing. So when we understand that our lifestyle and spontaneous it kind of goes hand in hand. If we're not able to talk about it and communicate to our partner exactly what's happening, then it becomes more and more difficult in that bedroom situation. Understand that it's not your fault. It's the fault of marketing and advertising and the American Medical Association and insurance company. You have been brainwashed that if you become distracted from the event, it won't perform. The other part about it is that these advertising and marketing campaigns distract you from what's really important in life. What makes you happy? What makes you really enjoy your life? What makes your partner enjoy their life? What makes the both of you combine really have a good time? So we need to be understanding that you're being sold the concept and the idea to take a pill for everything, and that's not really what needs to happen. Those are band-aids. And you've been convinced as time goes by these marketers that you're going to get sick, you're going to have this dysfunction, you're going to have, and reality is that if we fix the cause of the symptoms, then we fix the symptoms and you can have the lifestyle and the spontaneity in the bedroom the way that you want it. All right, so we need to know what makes us happy. We need to know a little bit more about who we are. Now, is this a scary part? Not really, because you're going to look at the answers on the test or the results on the test, and you're going to go, well, yeah, I mean, come on. And reality is it builds your self-confidence. It builds your self-image. And that's what really helps the meat and potatoes to have action. So we need to know what our personality type is. And the reason is that once we know our personality type, then we can better work in the workplace. Less stress. We can start diminishing the stress and the anger and some of the emotions that are causing everything to go limp. Our life should not be limp. It should be exciting. And so the tip is go and look up on Google, and it is the Myers-Briggs test, personality test. And I'm going to give you a link after the program here, and you're going to be able to go and take a look at it. Now, the other book that I'm going to want you to read, and you're going to take the test, and that is The 5 Languages of Love by Gary Chapman. Now, what is in that, and when you take the test, you're going to find out what makes you feel loved so that you can communicate that to your partner, that if you want me to feel loved, then these items here need to happen. So let's kind of recap. I'll tell you a little bit about me. My personality, I am a driver. I am an individual that makes decisions. I'm a leader. I'm an entrepreneur. And I happen to, well, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much else. I do like people. I do like to socialize. But reality is that if you're not performing off with your head. So when we talk about that and we work together, if I know your personality type, then what I can do is mirror that. And then we get along. My personality type is one where, as a leader, there's a lot of people that I might alienate due to one thing or another. Now, when we talk about the 5 languages of love, for me, I happen to like touch and words of affirmation. While I have been involved in many different relationships, and a lot of those relationships, the partner's modus operandi for love is gifts and spending time. Now, when I spend time, I've been trained by my children that we would sit down and watch a movie, and then I would pick up this and the movie would go off because they wanted me to spend time with them. If you're doing this or reading a book or reading the newspaper or a magazine, you're not being present in the room. So we need to be understanding as the 5 languages of love. All right? So the best way to have a better lifestyle is to be true to your words. Don't say things that you're not going to do, because people then don't trust you. And if they can't trust you and they don't respect you, you haven't got much of a relationship. And I can tell you that you're not going to have a lot of action in the bedroom, because there's not going to be anybody in the bedroom. You're going to have more action in the shower. So what I'm talking about is that you need to have integrity. Integrity in the words. Integrity in actions. And you need to fail regularly. Failing regularly is not a bad thing. I do it on a consistent basis. All you have to do is talk to my partner. I will screw up right and left. And the reason why is that she likes to hear, "You're right." And she gets it. So it's great. I also want you to not be in fear when I talk about changing your lifestyle, because I'm not asking you to go cold turkey. It's little increments. I'll give you an example. I will not buy a pack of cigarettes for anybody. It is just ingrained. I don't believe smoking is very healthy. I will not buy them, but I will buy a cigar for somebody, because that is a one-off. That is not one of those things that's all-consuming. It's just one, So we need to be able to wean off certain activities. You can wean off of cigarettes and go to e-cigarettes and then go off. You can also do that with your eating. You can wean on to exercise. I know a lot of individuals that, they immediately go out, they buy a gym membership, they go to the gym, they work out really hard, the next day they can't move, so they're done with the gym. No, that's not what we're going to be doing. We need to understand what our belief systems are. Do we believe that we can be cured from erectile dysfunction? Do we believe that we can have an intimate relationship after we've had erectile dysfunction? Do we believe that we can cure ourselves through light energy, through taking the proper steps with our lifestyle? What about sleep? Is sleep one of the top things that we need to be doing? What about relationships? We need to be in relationships that build us up. That's why the 5 languages of love. And also, you're going to find out when you learn your personality who are the people that are most difficult for you to work with. That in itself is huge. We need to come up with a small plan, a couple of 5-week plan, and then bingo, you're going to be so much happier. You're going to be so much healthier. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up and send you the goals the way that I'd like to do, and it's going to be in one of the sheets that comes along with this particular video, and it's called Goal Setting Checklist Exercise. It's a lot of fun. It deals with exercise, but you can use it for pretty much relationships. How to build a relationship, how to stay in one, how to eat, how to be able to have a less risky lifestyle, how to have more fun, set up so that you can be more financially free, so that way you feel secure, safe. Those are the kind of things that we're going to be talking about. This is part of that 12-week program, and I look forward to talking to you about another 13 different subjects. You have a great day.